One day after meeting with officials at the Tomah VA about those allegations, Congressman Kind is talking about what he learned.
The VA in Tomah is now the focus of an investigation after a report found multiple cases of doctors overprescribing opiate medications to veterans. But this is not the first time someone has raised concerns. News 8's Brittany Schmidt joins us to explain.
Mike, about 2 years ago, Representative Ron Kind received an anonymous tip about the increasing number of opiate prescriptions at the Tomah VA. Kind sent the complaint to the Office of the Inspector General, where they conducted a 2.5-year investigation. But the investigation led to nothing. Now a new investigation is underway, and Kind is hoping for a better outcome.
That's unacceptable. We can't have our VAs run in that fashion.
Wisconsin Congressman Ron Kind is determined to get to the bottom of the most recent allegations at the Tomah VA.
We have to find out if there's a treating doctor that's way outside the normal parameters of treatment that needs to be addressed, or what incentive a doctor might have to overprescribe.
For the past week, state representatives have been meeting with the Tomah VA and Washington officials about the allegations outed in a report released last week.
I got a tip.
The investigation started many months ago when reporter Aaron Glantz with the Center for Investigative Reporting talked to a Tomah VA worker.
That he filed a whistleblower complaint and that it went nowhere.
So Glantz decided to take a look at the complaint.
And I read it, and it seemed very disturbing. And so I started to dig. And the more I dug, the more disturbing revelations came to me. And the data showed that the number of opiate prescriptions at Tomah had quintupled over the period of time that this Dr. Houlihan had been there.
Dr. David Houlihan became the Tomah VA Hospital's chief of staff in 2005. After hearing more allegations against Dr. Houlihan and how he had allegedly created a hostile work environment, Glantz continued to dig deeper.
I'm a skeptical journalist. People overstate things all the time. You have to check and make sure they're telling the truth. And it seemed like no matter how ridiculous or extreme or horrifying the allegation was that people were bringing to me, that when I checked it against documents or corroborated it with other sources, that it turned out to be true.
At that point in the investigation, Glantz knew something had to be done.
The good news is now it's not in secret.
And now Glantz isn't the only one listening.
Earlier this week, I, along with Senator Tammy Baldwin, sent a letter to the current Veterans Administration Secretary, Bob McDonnell, asking him to conduct another formal investigation out of the VA department itself.
Kind says the latest investigation should take about 4 to 6 weeks. The doctor that the investigation is focused on has been reassigned and revoked of his dispensing authority as well.
Thanks a lot, Brittany. The Tomah VA released a statement today saying they support and will fully cooperate with the investigation. We will have their full statement and the full interview with investigative reporter Aaron Glantz on our website at news8000.com.